Assalamualaikum and good afternoon. My name is Muhammad Muzamil bin Muhammad Rizwan. Number metric 17 DIF 24 F1034. I'm from Jabatan Perdagangan.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Denis Haziq bin Maslizan. My nometry is 17 DIF 24 F1037. I'm from Jabatan Perdagangan.
Okay, so we are going to accounting introduction. What is accounting? So, accounting is concerned with provision of information which are useful to those who are directly or indirectly in the organization. There are 4 phases. First, we have classifying, summarizing, recording, interpreting, and analyzing. We have 3 basic accounting concepts, which we have accounting assumption, accounting principle, and accounting constraint. For accounting principle, we have 4. Okay, first we have historic cost, objectivity, full disclosure, and matching revenue and expenses. So for accounting assumption, we have 5, which we have separated entity, going concern, money as measurement unit and monetary unit, consistency, and account period. And last one, we have account constraint. Just have 3. We have conservation, we have benefit and cost, and last one we have materiality.
January 1, Danish as a CEO brought in RM2,000 into his business as additional capital. Memo used for record when the money from business brought out for owner use or business use, and when the money from owner put in to their own business. For this situation, owner put in their own money to their own business, so the source document we'll use is memo. But how? In memo, we write owner of Malayas Enterprise as from, and all department Malayas Enterprise as to. For the date, we write when the owner bought in cash RM2,000 into Malayas Enterprise. And for the memo, we write what the main point for this situation.
Okay, what is general journal? General journal is receipt to record owner's capital into the business. For example, we have 5 columns. First column is date to second we have particulars to record name of credit or debit. Third we have folio. 4 we have debit to record debit, and last one is credit.
In this situation, general journal was used. For example, like this picture, particular was cash and capital, debit 2,000, credit 2,000. January 5, worker above Malayas Enterprise want to buy fabric for baju Melayu in credit from Alif Berhad.
Hello, this is Ali Berhad. Can I buy some of fabric to use in our business? And can I buy it on credit?
Hello, I'm from Alif Berhad, and yes, our store is available, and yes, you can buy it on credit. Later, I will do purchase invoice for what are you buying from my business. Can you wait?
Okay, next, I will waiting for your source document for this transaction. Thank you.
In this situation, Alif Berhad will do purchase invoice for Malayas Enterprise. This is example for purchase invoice from Alif Berhad. Sale invoice used when the buyer want to buy with credit for the good that want to buy.
We are going to purchase journal. Purchase journal used to purchase goods on credit. Basically, we receive invoice from the supplier. In purchase journal, we have date, particulars, number invoice, volume, and amount. Okay, this is the example of purchase journal that Alif Berhad create.
January 15, a customer buy good in cash RM70. In this situation, seller will create receipt for customer. This is the example of receipt. In this receipt, customer name will be written, also date and amount of buyer. Receipt is important in business because receipt can prove the payment that buyer has done to the seller.
Sale journal that we use to record credit sale, like invoice sent by account receivable. We have 5 same like purchase journal. We have date, particulars, invoice number, volume, and amount. This is the type of journal for this transaction.
January 20, Abu, worker of Malayas Enterprise, noticed that invoice at January 18 was less than actual price. Hello Ahmad, I'm sorry because I think the amount of written payment on January 18 is less than the actual price. Later I will make a debit note for you for the amount of the reduced payment. Okay? I'm sorry for the mistake. Goodbye. In this situation, source document that will be used is debit note. This is the example of debit note. In this debit note was created by Malayas Enterprise and will be sent to customer, which is Ahmad. And the detail will be writing on the debit note. For example, amount and the date. What is debit note? And what the importance of debit note? Let's try search. Oh, debit note sent by seller to buyer when payment that has been done were less than actual price. Example. For example, there is missing entry in the invoice. Oh, reduce amount of the bid and the fee charge is reduced. Oh, I understand now. January 25, Abu worker of Malaya's Enterprise get complaint from customer that baju Melayu he buy was damaged. In this situation, seller will create credit note for this problem. This is the example of credit note that seller create. Amount for the return good will be written and it is 200. Credit note will be sent by seller to buyer to inform to the buyer that the buyer debit will be decreased. But for what? It happened because when buyer get a damaged good and the buyer get overpayment to pay.
Okay, for return our journal was created because customer return back goods to us. In return our journal, we have date, particulars, invoice number, folio, and amount.